Yeah. Yes, Kush gang.
CMBS.
Yes, Kush gang. And we smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day, Kush gang. And we smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day, Kush gang. Kush gang. Kush gang. Kush gang. Kush gang. Yeah, we smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day. Smoking weed all day, Kush gang. When you smoking shit.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Smøkin With Lil Smøke, and today is going to be a really good video. Me and my sister about to have a lot of fun, and I want y'all to see it. So y'all going to be running errands with us, y'all going to be eating with us, cooking with us, laughing with us, and doing everything with us. Might do a little bit of shopping, because today is Sunday, and I just want to say this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad upon it. Alright. I don't know what scripture that is, but I know it's somewhere up in the Bible, and the Lord knows my heart. So when we get back from the store, we're going to smoke, but firstly, we gotta go to the store. So get y'all weed ready and everything while we at the store. And when we come back, y'all gotta be at the front door waiting for us to let us in the house so we can just get it ready. So get y'all weed, get y'all lighters, get y'all juice, y'all water, y'all coffee, y'all tea, whatever y'all want. And let's go home. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below what videos you want me to do while smoking, and I'll easily do so. You wanna say hey to the camera?
Alright, y'all. I'm back.
Hey y'all, so I just woke up. So let me tell y'all what happened. We went to the store, we came home, smoked a little couple bowls, and went straight to bed. I went to bed. My sister had over some company. I went to bed and I just woke up. So I'm about to smoke a couple of bowls. And then we're gonna get straight into the cooking video. I'm gonna be cooking for y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all quite yet what I'm gonna prepare. But if y'all stay tuned and y'all watch this whole entire video, you'll see everything that I make from the start to the end. So let's get your weed, start smoking with me, and make sure that y'all like, subscribe, comment down below what the videos that you want me to do while smoking, and I'll easily do that. And that's on what? That's on period. Let's go. Everybody on the floor. Come on. I'm chasing after you. Alright, I need for everybody to like, subscribe, comment down below. Turn on that post notification bell so you subscribe and notified. And make sure y'all wash y'all dirty ass little paws, because we about to go into my kitchen and I don't do no animals. So wash your little creepy crawlers, bitch, with Dawn bleach. And anything here, Corona real. And I want to know that in my kitchen. So wash them paws, and y'all about to see me in the kitchen. Y'all about to see a whole bunch of food right here in front of me. It's about to go down. Let's go. Hey y'all, so now we in the kitchen. As y'all can see, we got my seasoning. Y'all can see in the back, we got my steak, lobster tail. We got some shrimp, potatoes, onions, and we got some raspberry sorbet. Cause the bitch hungry.
Good.
So, y'all always know when I start cooking, I rinse off my food. So what I'm gonna do first, these is already rinsed off, so now they go, that's why they dripping everywhere. I'm gonna first start off by rinsing my steak. After I rinse my steak, I'm gonna show y'all how I season them. Then I'm gonna rinse off my shrimps, peeling them. I'll show a little bit of that because it's really not that difficult to peel shrimp, but I'm gonna still show y'all. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I wrap up my potatoes. And then, yes, y'all just gonna see me season everything, prepare everything. So I hope y'all having a good Sunday. Make sure y'all wash your hands. Wash your hands and wash them again. and then get all the seasonings that you want, all the ones that you prefer, all your favorites, and then, you know, get ready to eat. So we'll be right back. Put them in the oven. This is the first thing that should go in the oven is the potatoes, because they're going to take so long. Then you're going to go ahead and season up your steaks. And be heavy. I said this in the last video, but you got to be heavy with the salt and pepper, because that's the only seasonings you're going to be using. Isn't the time for you to give up? Now you better leave. I'm gonna work it out. You're getting ready to smile. Blessing is on you to leave. Blessing the window. Now I've got to live on top of the world. Gotta live on top of the world. Live on top of the world. Okay, after your steaks are seasoning, put a little people over. Because they gotta sit. I just took them out of the, not the oven, out of the fridge. So after you take your steaks out the fridge, you always want to wait about 10 to 15 minutes so that it's not stone cold in the middle when you're cooking them. Then that's gonna make sure that, you know, they cook all the way if you want them cooked all the way. And then that's just gonna make sure that still it's not cold. If you don't want it cooked all of the way, it won't be cold. So then we're just gonna peel the shrimps real fast.
And if y'all never worked with lobster, it's just like a shrimp, it's just bigger. So when you see this
part right here of the shrimp, later you're gonna, how it looks just like this is how your lobster should look after you're done cutting it open and peeling it back. I'll show y'all how to do that. It should look just like that. It's just, the only difference between a lobster and a shrimp is that a lobster's bigger and the shell is harder. But that's just little shrimps. Yeah, that's the little shrimp. I washed them off already. And I already washed them off. So when I was
and cut them, you're gonna get your scissors and cut them right down the middle. And when you cut them, you cut them down the middle, go down, down, down. When you get about here to that last one before it hits the tail, you stop. So when you get right here to this last one, stop cutting. But until you're gonna cut 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 of them down. You're just gonna cut them. Okay, that last one right there, I'm gonna just go halfway down that last one. About that. You gotta be a little gentle when you do this part. You're gonna peel the shell back. You wanna break the shell, but don't break it in half. You're not trying to bust it open because when you cook it, you're gonna cook it in the shell. So this part, I hated doing this part when I was in culinary art school because I would always break the shell in half. But you just gotta bust it open a little bit like so. Okay. So then, you don't want to break it all the way, so then flip it over and try to work it out. Like so. Open her out and take her out the shell. Just for seasoning purposes, because you know what that would be. Okay. And you're still trying not to break the shell, so you got to kind of be gentle and delicate with it. Because you see how this part is still intact. You need to keep that intact. So you don't want to break them too much on the other sides. But you just make sure that she loosely. Like so. And she out now. So now we're going to be able to oil her down and season her. So we're going to do that with the rest of them and just leave her back like this for presentation. So I'm going to do the other ones and I'm going to come back. Well, I'll do one more just so y'all can see. Let me try to get her close in there. I'm going to cut her down. Down to that little, right above the last one. I'm going to try to do it this way so y'all can see. Oop. Don't do that. You don't want to break them. I didn't break it in half, but I broke the shell. And that don't look good if you're trying to be like nice on presentation. That don't look good. Yeah, that don't look good. But it's going to taste good. So still we just keep on going. Flip her over and just easily try to, you know, put your finger in there and take all the meat off. Bless you. Be gentle. Try to be gentle, y'all. Because if you pull it out the shell, you fucked up. It's going to be burnt on the bottom. But it's still in the shell. You see? Like that. So I'm going to do the other ones. This one don't look as good on presentation-wise. Let me show y'all the difference. I'm kind of glad it broke, but I'm not. So this is the one that broke on the shell. So as y'all can see, y'all see the exposure of the meat right here. And it's not just all shell. This is the one where I did right. Y'all just see mostly shell, just a little meat down the middle because it's cut open. This is what happens if you're trying to be fast and trying to rush yourself and you're not gentle. So make sure that you're gentle so that it comes out like this. So that your guests, your customers, your family members, your friends, they see a nice lobster tail with a cute presentation, not an ugly rusted dusted one that looks like it's just thrown down. So I'm going to do the other ones and then I'll be back.
You're going to just be using simple seasonings, a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika, and olive oil. Them is the only seasons that you're going to be using for the lobster tail. If you want to use any other ones, that's on you. But this is how you're just going to start it out. So you're going to pull it out how I told y'all earlier when you was putting your fingers in there. Like this when you had it upside down. Okay, so that's how you're going to start out. Do not break the shell. Try your hardest not to break the shell. When you pour the olive oil, you're going to start by pouring it down, like down the shell. It's all just going to drip. If you want to put it in your hand, you can. Some people put it on the bottom and drip it around like this. However you want to do it, just make sure you put the oil first. Spread the oil around. Okay, set it down. When you, if your shell wasn't broken, it would start to close and then it would hold up. The shell would hold up. My shell is broken, so it's not really going to hold up. But just put a little bit of seasoning on both sides.
I didn't know that. I thought you were going to put that on later when we broil it. Good.
Under the shell, leave it open like that. Close it like so, and then season it like that. So there's always different ways for you to do it. You just gotta find which way that you prefer. Find which technique works best for you. And then you be on your way. Can you break down a little bit of that weed?
Just like so. And now you're gonna close the back. Just like so. And that's how she'll look. She should blend in because of the pepper will make her blend in with the shell. But I'm going to show y'all on a better one. So I'm going to do just one more. This was a good one. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to show y'all. Ooh, that was so broke. Hand it over here. My sister wants me to do some butter. You got to melt it? Don't melt it. Is it soft? Yeah. Okay, we'll just put it in there. I'm going to do that on the next one. I'm going to just continue doing what I'm doing. So, that's the olive oil. Okay, so this is what I was saying with the shell. If you did it right, it should just prop right back. So when you're baking your lobster tails, you're going to bake them on 375, and you're going to bake them for about 10 minutes. It depends on how big they are. These ones are small. They're really not that big. But I'm going to still do 10 minutes. And then after you do about 10 minutes, you're going to turn it on broil and broil them after you butter them. And I'll show y'all how I do that later when it comes to that point. But still with just the seasoning. Close her up. And that's how she'll look right there.
So I'm going to do the other ones and then I'm going to come back. Well, I'll do this one because my sister wants butter. I'll show you. Ooh, now this shell was good.
Okay. So, ooh. That's a good shell because this shell's still looking. Okay, so when you do your garlic butter, you can dump it, but if you got it in a container or a bowl, just use your fingers or a spoon, whichever you prefer. I'm going to just dump it. Just, yeah, make sure you're still going to spread it around how you did the olive oil. And even if it is garlic butter, you still gonna add the garlic. But that's how I would do it right there. I know y'all probably can't see it well, but all I'm doing is I'm using my 2 fingers at the bottom. Y'all can't see that. But I'm just using my fingers. I'm using my thumb and my, what's that, my pointer finger? My thumb and my pointer finger. The meat is sitting in my hand. And I'm holding the shell open.
Alright, y'all, I'll be back doing my shrimp. I'm going to show y'all a little basic seasonings on my shrimp. A little butter.
A little bit of olive oil. So we're just going to first start off with a little bit of Thannnnk Creole, not much, just a little bit. A little bit of pepper. I'm not going to use the other salt. I'm just going to use the sea salt. Just a little bit of Johnny's. Little bit of Johnny's. Literally a little bit. Little bit of garlic salt. And then just top it off with a little bit of paprika. Since it's already in a container, if you don't want to get your hands dirty, because I said I just washed them and I did. So I'm just going to put the top on and just shake them up a little bit. Just shake it up, and then that's that. There go your shrimps. They got a nice little sauce in there because of the butter, olive oil, the seasonings, and that's that. You just cleared it, huh?
Huh?
You just cleared it, huh?
Mm-mm.
If you load it up after you smoke it, I'm gonna clean it out. Alright, so I'm about to put the lobster in the oven. The lobster gonna go in the oven for about, depending on how big they is, 10 to 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. After they go in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes on 375, you're gonna take them out, you're gonna butter them, and then you're gonna put them on broil for about 2 to 3 minutes just so that the butter can melt and it'll all absorb right into the lobster. The potatoes is in there as well. They're almost done. That's why I'm about to throw the lobster in there. Once I throw the lobster in there, I'm going to start the steak and the shrimps. And then I'm going to turn the camera over. And that's going to be the next thing that y'all see. So make sure that y'all like, subscribe, comment down below other things that you want me to do while smoking. And I'll easily do that. Make sure that y'all also turn on that notification bell so that y'all subscribe and notified for all of the future videos to come. Thank you, and thank you again. I'll be back.
So to start out, this one is for the steak, as y'all know, because it's bigger. This one is going to be for the shrimps. This one is going to be on a lower temperature because shrimp take easy to cook. So I'm going to cook them slow while these cook. So to start it out, wait till this get hot. Don't do nothing with it. But for your shrimp, put a little bit of olive oil. And just a little bit of butter. And I know you did the same thing already on the shrimp, but still put some in there. But if it starts smoking, that's how you know it's hot. But wait till it gets pretty high, and then that's when you're going to start adding your oil. This one, you're just going to wait till it melts down, and then add your shrimp. Okay, so this is hot. It's starting to smoke. This is melted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my shrimp first and just dump them in there. It's going to be like a lower slope. Okay. And y'all, when I do my cooking tutorials, I try not to talk as much because it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing on most parts. When I need to talk, I need to talk. But I try not to talk so that I can speed it up. So right now, I'm probably not going to talk unless it's necessary. But it's pretty much simple. Y'all, in the other video, y'all, if y'all watched it, y'all know what I said. But if y'all didn't watch it, go watch it. I seared steak, basic seasonings. But yes, just make sure you watch it. But if you, just so that you know already, but I'm gonna say it again before I speed it up. Just make sure that you flip these. First off, put the steak in there away from you. Like this, away from you. Okay. I flip my steak every 30 to 45 seconds. And that's pretty much it. So y'all gonna see me do that constantly over and over and over again.
That's a bug. I knew I seen something. Oh my god, my food. Huh? Okay, thank you. What's the difference? Alexa, turn up timer volume. Why is that hard for a long time? Alexa, set a 1-minute timer. Alexa, dismiss timer. Alexa, start timer for 3 minutes. And we're going to start basting them. And it's going to be a little harder since we have more in the pan, but I'm going to just show y'all how you do it with more in the pan. What's that timer say? I was just about to say I sent it being done.
Alexa, dismiss timer.